Hello everyone, welcome to Yadnya Investment Academy. Today we are going to do a mutual fund review. Let me first explain the methodology of the review. We will first list and review the fund on various parameters and rate each parameter by green, yellow or red star. Green star means good performance, yellow star means average performance and red star means below average performance. In the end, based on the total number of green, yellow and red star, you can take a call to buy this fund or not. Please remember, all the fund parameters we are going to discuss here are based on 31st May 2017 data as reference. We only review regular and growth plans of mutual funds. In this video, we are going to review fund name Kotak Select Focus Fund, which is a multi-cap fund launched in 2009. Before going into review, let's understand about fund's objectives. Fund invests primarily in equity stocks and is ideal fund for long-term capital appreciation. It can diversify across industries, economic sectors and companies' market capitalization. Now let's start the detailed review on each parameter. First, the fund belongs to Kotak Mahindra Mutual Fund family, which is currently India's 7th biggest fund house in terms of asset under management out of more than 40 fund houses, and was established in 1998. So for being a large and experienced fund house, we give a green star here. Select Focus Fund was launched in September 2009, which means it is active for a little over 7 years and has not seen 2008-2009 economic downturn. So let's give a yellow star here for not being too experienced as compared to others. Fund is categorized in multi-cap category as it has flexibility to invest across market capitalization of the company and can increase or decrease share in any company irrespective of its size. And moving to next, this fund has asset under management close to 10,000 crores and is the 4th biggest multi-cap fund in India. This high asset under management in only 7 years shows investors' trust in the fund and its outstanding performance, so deserves a green star here. Now let's talk about the Moolaha, that is the returns. We will first talk about the trailing returns from 31st May and then talk about the calendar returns. In trailing returns, we can see fund has consistently beaten its benchmark index, that is Nifty 200, as well as multi-cap category average across 1, 3, 5 and 7 years, and that too by pretty good margin. Trailing return performance clearly shows exceptional fund performance. And now looking at calendarized returns of last 7 years, that is from 2010 to 2016, which means returns from 1st Jan to 31st December of a calendar year, we see that in all 7 years, fund has managed to beat both benchmark and category average. So clearly both trailing and calendar year performances are exceptional, with no concern area till now. Hence deserves 2 green star on this parameter. Next important parameter is fund manager. Kotak Select Focus is led by Harsha Upadhyaya since August 2012. Harsha is a BTech and MBA from IIM Lucknow and is also a CFA. Harsha is the equity CIO of Kotak Mutual Fund House and is working here since 2012. Before Kotak, Harsha was part of DSP Mutual Fund and UTI Mutual Funds too. He also manages Kotak Opportunities Fund since 2012, which is a multi-cap fund too, with around 1500 crore asset under management and has very similar portfolio and performance as Select Focus Fund. In his past jobs, Harsha has also managed UTI Top 100 Fund and UTI Opportunities Fund. Both performed very well during his tenure. Given Harsha's consistent and super performances in all the funds he manages, this parameter surely deserves a green star. Next parameter is top stock holding of the fund and understanding the fund's diversification. As on 31st May, fund has 54 stocks in portfolio, with top 5 contributing only 21% of overall asset under management. Current cash allocation is close to 6%. Fund has excellent diversification in portfolio and weightage of top 5 companies is lower than our benchmark of 25%, and hence we give this parameter a green star. Next parameter is sector diversification. Top 3 sector has weightage of 58% and is little overweight on financial sector and energy sector. For this overweight allocation, we give it a yellow star here. Next are expenses. Expense ratio of the fund is 1.98%, which is much lower than average expense ratio of this category, which is around 2.28%. Exit load of the fund is 1% if investment is redeemed in first 365 days, which is what most multi-caps do. So overall, due to very good expense ratio, we give a green star on this parameter. Now those who like numbers, let's discuss few important ratios too. Standard deviation, a measure of volatility and risk, is similar to benchmark and category, which means it takes similar risk as them. Beta 2 is a measure of risk and is little higher than the category. Alpha, which measures the risk adjusted returns. So 11.9 alpha means it can perform 11.9% better than the benchmark. So by taking near average risk, it shows much better alpha. Last is P ratio of the portfolio, which is around 25 and is close to benchmark Nifty's around 24.3. Higher alpha and similar P with moderate risk is a positive sign for the fund, and for that we give them a green star here. Few other important info to note about the fund is that it is a large cap oriented fund with close to 80% in large caps. And this table here shows how rupees 10,000 SIP would have performed in various time frames and prove exceptional performance and returns this fund has given continuously. So if we calculate, we got total 8 green stars and only 2 yellow stars, with fund being relatively new, being only small area of concern. To summarize, Kotak Select Focus Fund is a relatively new entrant in multi-cap category, but what an entry it has been. In just 7 years, it has become 4th biggest fund in the multi-cap category with more than 60 funds. It is majorly due to exceptional performance this fund has given since launch. It has beaten both benchmark and category average in all 7 years of operations. The fund hasn't had to encounter a very severe bear market since launch like 2008, but it did manage to contain downside well in 2011, losing less than the benchmark and peers. Fund mostly is a large cap oriented and keep large cap allocation to more than 75% all the time. It is managed by a seasoned fund manager, Harsha Upadhyaya, who selects stocks who have proven business model and are scalable in nature and that have reasonable competitive edge in their respective areas. Definitely a fund that should be a part of your shortlist. That is all we have on this topic. If you have any question, please do write in the comment section below and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Have a great time ahead.